Hi folks, and welcome to this week's Little Learning Blast. It's Fiona here from Zostera. Good to have you with us. What we're going to focus on this week is evaluation. It came up in a few conversations that I've had this week, so it just seemed a timely subject to cover in our Little Learning Blast. So these sessions are no more than 5 minutes, and this week you're going to get a whistle-stop introduction to the most widely used evaluation model in the learning and development field. If you've not heard of it already, it is Kirkpatrick's model of evaluation. Kirkpatrick is the godfather of evaluation across learning and development. If you haven't heard of him already, you will not be able to forget him after this, because it is how you will structure your evaluations for all your sessions, all your courses, all your programs, all your webinars, whatever it is that you're training on. So as you can see from the slide, you have 4 levels to this particular model. Or Kirkpatrick has 4 levels to this particular model, and we're going to look at them each individually, and we're going to talk about what they mean and how you can apply them into your training sessions. The first level is, did they enjoy it? So the first level of evaluation is understanding whether or not your delegates on your training session, however that was delivered, enjoyed the session. Did they like it? Did they have fun? Did it make them smile? Or did they sit there the whole time wishing it was over and willing the hands on the clock to move faster? It's a really important thing to try and understand. People learn best when they're doing activities that they are enjoying or getting something from. The second level of evaluation is, did they learn from it? So what did they learn from this session of yours? What did they take away? What was their key messages? What were the key learning points? What was the new information? The aha moments? What did they learn from your session? The next session is, did they use it? So it's not enough to know whether or not they enjoyed it. It's great if somebody enjoyed your training. That's fantastic. They had a good time. But what if they didn't learn anything from it? So let's say they learned something from it. That's fantastic. They've got new knowledge. They maybe have a new skill. They've added it to their existing knowledge bank. But if they don't go back to work, or they don't go out into their life and apply that learning, what was the point of it? Was the session, the webinar, the training course, was it really worth the effort, the input of you writing it, developing it, designing it, delivering it, if they don't use the information that they've learned? So level 3 is, did they use it? And in here you can also think about, if you didn't use it, why didn't you use it? Or how did you use it? What did you do? How did you apply it? Or what stopped you from applying it? What were the barriers to success? Did you still have knowledge gaps? Was information missing? So you can start to really explore the whys and the hows and the wheres within this level. The final level of evaluation is, what difference did it make? So it's great that they enjoyed it and they had a good time. It's great that they learnt some salient points and they've come away with new knowledge. It's fantastic that they've put it into practice. But, and this is particularly true if you are training in a company, if it doesn't make a difference to the service standard, the productivity, or the bottom line, what was the point in doing it at all? So what difference did it make? What difference did this training session, this knowledge, applying this knowledge, what difference did it make to that individual, to their role, to their department, to their life, to their team, to their company, to their profit levels? What difference did it make? And that also includes something that we call return on investment, which is your ROI. But don't worry about that today. We'll probably cover that in a future learning blast down the line. This is the 4 levels of evaluation. Most people think you work through them sequentially, and the best place to start is at level 1. Actually, when you're doing an evaluation, you need to start at level 4. You need to start planning your evaluation when you are planning and designing your session. It's not enough once you've written and developed and designed your session to then think about, oh, how am I going to evaluate it? Start with the end in mind, as Stephen Covey said. Start with the end in mind. Think about, what difference do I want this program to make? This session, this webinar, whatever, how am I going to measure it? Then I'm going to work my way back. So how do I expect them to use this new knowledge? What do I want them to learn from it? And how do I want them to enjoy it? What can I build in to make it enjoyable? And that then helps you build your program and design and develop something really, really good, but it also helps you develop your evaluation, because you know what things you're looking out for and what things you want to check is happening or is not happening as a result of them attending your training. Okay, that's our time up this week. As I said, it was just a whistle stop introduction. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you find it useful, and let me know what difference this has made to you by commenting on our Facebook page or indeed visiting our website. Thanks again. See you next week. Bye.